7 foot tall. See how it goes.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay,
let's put it at Super Bowl.
Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be.
Guys, I'll be right back. I have to go do something.
Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might win it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. Receptionist. What now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest. No reset.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54.
Okay,
and we'll send you down to Miami, standing by to call their 4th Super Bowl together.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the 6-time Super Bowl champs from the AFC, the Pittsburgh Steelers, taking on a second AFC.
7 foot tall. See how good he does.
Browns.
First off, we're gonna do a play action pass, PAX burst across.
Set, 180. Check. 2 times, 2. I got it.
Play fake. Mayfield steps away. Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, he
and
touched it.
Oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
I put on number 1.
A big play there on the first play of the game. 42 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mayfield now. On a heavy rush, and down he goes. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Well, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty, because
position.
Yeah, I think it is, because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some. In this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think 158.3 is the number one.
No, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Ben Roethlisberger leading out the Steelers, and Ben making his 4th Super Bowl appearance. He and the Steelers winners in Super Bowls 40 and 43 before falling to Aaron Rodgers and the Packers in Super Bowl 45. All told, Ben with 3 touchdown passes and 5 interceptions in those 3 appearances. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And A good pickup there at 22. First carry for James Conner, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On second down, Conner looking for space. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now he'll throw deep left side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for the Browns. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Mayfield and his Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Here's Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
His throw caught right on the 6. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Ben leaves to Conner on the draw. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Yes, doesn't press. He doesn't have to
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Demarius Randall. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass.
Yes.
Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and then get it done. Touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
That's a bad pick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Roethlisberger will hand to Conner. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Right back to Conner here on 1st.
Tommy sucks at it, though.
Olivier Vernon brings him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition
22.
does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first
Yeah,
half.
after watching live.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Sure about
A
that?
gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Yeah, that's a team.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal.
You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be.